Greetings and welcome to my channel. My name is Ignatius and let's watch me play some Dyson Sphere program. Let's see, what did I do in this play session rather. Oh yes, of course. I was having problems with processors. So I decided to increase the fabrication capability. Wouldn't be that wrong to say. I just made more fabricators for that. I love the way these drones just fly by. Okay, then of course the conveyors. Interesting. Well, at some point I must have understood that I had placed that conveyor the wrong way around. This one should have been going that way instead of that way. I was unaware I had made that mistake. Ah, and I also increased the fabrication of whatever these are called. I mean, yeah, of course. There is way too little silicon. Sorry for that. Way too little silicon at this time, but of course that's going to change. Let me just speed this up a little bit. Here we can see oh yes, of course I had to go down, yes. Why did I do that? Okay, I'm currently a little bit puzzled. Because that's the exact same thing I built before. Okay. I must have some thoughts about that. That's clear, of course. I just placed that factory there to have the correct spacing. To be able to copy and paste these. But what the other thing was, I have no clue. Okay. This I think was yes, this was just for spacing, not for pacing, but spacing. These are going to be removed again once the conveyors are built, exactly like this. Lack of item. Let me just jump ahead a little bit. Okay. Now all of them have power. The question in my mind is, did I realize that mistake at all? Or is that the conveyor still pointing the wrong way? That would be kind of cool. Let me do some jumps into the future. I think I missed it. I will have to check again. Okay. I was looking at the distribution, I believe, to decide where to place more mining facilities, I guess. I must confess, I've played this session nearly 2 or 3 weeks ago, actually, or 2 weeks ago, certainly. It's been a while. Okay. Ah no, I was looking for a good place for the Interstellar station to be placed. Of course. I only had 2 drones for that station, but that's no real issue. Here we can see that the Interstellar logistics stations we have local and remote. Local is planetary and remote is for the system. Which means this one is going to be calling for titanium ore in remote demand, which means that the other planets are going to deliver the titanium right here. And it then will deliver the titanium to planetary logistics stations which have demand of it. And I was adding fire ice just because I'm mining it, for no particular other reason. Hydrogen, of course, will be mined off of the gas giant. Exactly. Though that is in the future. That's the next research step after this one. These stations require one of this station plus some additional stuff. These are quite expensive to build. I will, however, of course, build them too. What I was looking at here, I do not really know, so let's jump ahead. Okay, let's do some more jumping. Now off to the neighbor planet to place the next interstellar even logistics station to automate, at least to a small degree, the delivery of the resources on this planet. Here I was looking for the polar solar power plant, because everything's close to that. And there we are.
Cruise ended.
Wonderful. And I just placed this directly, and I'm going to feed the materials into this directly. Then of course a little bit of power. Checking the power grid. At 38% efficiency, so this was quite low. This I noticed. Then I thought to myself, wait a second. Just with the mining equipment and all of that, I was a lot better. So that's why I removed that station, and lo and behold, I'm using maybe 2% currently. And that's how much power these interstellar logistics stations really drink. They are very power hungry. Currently at, again, I'm using about 2%. And now I'm at 36% efficiency. So this is extreme. From using 2% to only supplying 36%. That's extreme. So we have, I have to, and you have to be aware of that. These things are expensive where power is concerned. The feeding of this station is going to be remote. Meaning these are going to be calling, and I just made one local drone thing for each of the resources. Sorry for yawning. First time today, as always. And of course I'm very much out of hats. The word going through my head was not a very kind one at that point in time. And I knew I was going to have to go back anyway.
Flight mode.
So, let's go back and get some more hats.
Cruise mode.
Let's jump ahead a little. I also checked the power situation here. Okay, I also got way more solar power because I was going to need it. And that's I think it, so far as I can tell. Unless I got more of the heads with me. Took more of the heads with me. Also at some point I will realize that there are no drones here. Yes, here I checked all the things like storage, the heads, all of that. These things as well. To do this properly. Okay, back to the other planet. Let's jump ahead a little bit.
Ended.
Wonderful.
Flight mode.
And first thing I did was to complete the polar solar power plant. Let's jump ahead a little. Could not build it because of this power pole. But that's where shift and enter comes in. Let me jump ahead a little, because this is going to take a little bit of time.
Flight mode.
Okay. And now let's do this properly. Okay, setting the local logistics stations. And of course local demand and remote supply. I also set some no spoilers, some of the basic resources to be delivered from here to the home planet, because all my industry is going to be there, and I'm going to continually feed that. And the first -200, which means the first interstellar logistics drone is going to come in, or vessel is going to come in, and get stuff. Good. That's fire ice. And lots of it. Okay. Here is a vessel. I was looking at other resources at this point, specifically iron and copper, of course, to provide to this station, to provide to the home planet, and silicon. I had not built this silicon mine here because of the proximity to the planetary base, but then I did it anyway. I mean, what do I have to lose? At worst, I will attack a mining facility. The damage to me can only be very small. Here I was considering several options. What to do? Oh no, I was not. I was actually placing the local logistics things close enough to the station that the drones will actually reach. And then I did this. Each miner will provide the stuff to its own stack of storages. Jesus. I'm getting on my own nerve here with my inability, not disability, but inability to speak currently. It's a bit well, it's going on my nerves at times. This I did to make sure that the heads will have power, of course, because that's what they're going to require. Okay. Let me actually jump ahead a little bit, because I was just waiting for everything to be built. Now come the heads. Let me jump ahead. Wonderful. This happened with all of them. Perfection. I most likely checked the others. Yes. Wonderful. And silicon is being... and only half now. I'm only using half the power I need, or rather I have available, mostly because of the power plant, solar power plant, and also of course because the station is now fully loaded. And this, I think, is a good place to end this video, and thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and know the drill if you so choose, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.